here on charges of domestic violence. Because what? By sight. I need cigarettes. I don't have them. I'm going to whoop your butt. I mean, it was crazy. But if they operated by vision, it's like, okay, cigarettes, I want to go to work on Monday. Cigarettes, I don't want to post a bond. I don't want to go to jail. That's the difference. You know, so domestic violence, assault, thefts, anything, when we operate by sight, it's like, I want it now. I'm going to react now. You made me mad now. And you're not thinking about how will this affect me in the future. And the thing is, and the reason why this program is really a good program, because I'm not candy coating anything. All the people that come to the program that I know have spoken, presented, we know that it's hard to make that decision. We've made decisions in our lives that we look back and say, dang, if I'd have thought about that for a month or a second or a minute, I wouldn't have reacted that way. I have to do that all the time. So I know that other people have to do it because we don't talk about this. But that's the beauty of these types of programs, is that we get a chance to start talking about things that are important, like vision. So, and this is another thing too, and I threw this in, and I think it kind of works with vision. And we're going to go through some of the slides, and I'm going to have you do an exercise. Part of, like I said, going back to that young man, is that at some point, either he has no vision for his future, or he has no vision of what he can accomplish in the future, or no one has told him that he has possibilities. So when I finished the case, and I sat there, and I like I said, I gave, you know, if you've been in my court, what happens is I'll handle the case, I'll do all the things procedurally, and then I may tell my clerks to go off the record, and then I will actually have a conversation, especially with the young people. And what I mean by, well, not even just young people, with anybody charged with a felony, because the felonies won't stay here. So I won't have a chance to see this person again. So I look at this is the only opportunity, because when you get downtown, it's a good chance those judges won't have anything to say to you but guilty or not guilty. And if you're guilty, they're going to say 2 years or 8 years. They're not going to sit there and say to you that, look, you're making bad decisions. I don't know what happened in this situation. I don't know why you were hanging with these guys. I don't know why you decided to rob this guy. But after you deal with those consequences, because everything has a consequence, you're going to have to make a decision at that point. What do you want to do for your future? You are 18 right now. Do you want to spend the rest of your days in and out of prison? Or do you want to say, you know what, I've gotten past this, I'm done with this, I'm done with all these mistakes, and now I want to live a different life? And I actually had that conversation, and the bad part is, he listened, he was respectful, but I could tell it wasn't getting to him. You know, he kind of just sat there with a blank look. And then after that was all over, when they took him downstairs, someone mentioned to me, or the prosecutor said, well, we heard, or we think that he's a part of the Heartless Felons gang. And, you know, I've been hearing a lot of things about that. I don't know if you've heard in the news,